Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Spartan,
And I'm Pudgy.
and we are back doing something a little bit different today. It was brought to our attention that there are a couple of good deleted scenes for where we're up to so far, at least, that would add a bit of extra context or just be enjoyable to watch, particularly pointed out by our moderator, Sutton. So thank you for that. The first one we're going to watch is going to be, I believe, one that's going to give more context, because I, in particular, was shocked when Daenerys locked her servant, maiden, whatever the girl was, whatever role she had, when she locked her with the King of Ka.
Doria.
Yeah, when locked them away. And apparently one of the deleted scenes really highlights just how treacherous she was to Daenerys, and we'll give a bit more context to that. So we thought it'd be fun to react to that first. And then the second one,
The second one is, I'm pretty sure, what was meant to be in episode 1 of season 3, just between Pycelle and Tywin. So I wonder what conversations they're having.
I wanted to do more deleted scenes, but I think we've been told a lot of them so far we're up to are not that significant. If they are more significant and you guys do enjoy this style of video, we'll put out another one over time as we accrue some, maybe in a few seasons' time. So if you do enjoy this type of content, something different, remember to leave a like or let us know in the comments if you enjoyed it as well. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. As always, a big thank you to all of our Patreon supporters as well. If you're interested in checking out our Patreon, check that out below. We do have all of our Game of Thrones reactions, plus early access and uncut reactions available there. So check that out.
All right, let's go.
Ready to go.
Khaleesi? Khaleesi, are you back? Khaleesi?
She sounds so innocent in her voice.
Yeah, I liked her. It's still hard that she portrayed that bad.
A trader from Karth told me the greatest pleasure comes with a silk cord around the neck, tied very,
Yeah.
very tight. The reason so few people indulge in this exquisite pleasure, he told me, is the danger. A moment too long, and ecstasy
Damn, man.
becomes death.
Oh my god. It's a slow death as well.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, she's so casual about it.
Wow,
I
okay.
can't believe how casual she was about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it's funny because we only see in the actual show her loyal and then her very vulnerable at the end.
Yeah.
You don't see that scene, which, yeah, it does shed a bit of light and almost makes me less sympathetic to what happened to her in the end.
Yeah. We were kind of like, oh my god, like how horrible.
She wasn't that bad, but that there
Yeah.
is pretty brutal.
That's actually disgusting because I've liked her for so long. I guess I kind of saw that from her. She always wanted more. She was always seeking out more. And you know, the King of Ka, Zaro, is very convincing for someone who isn't so sophisticated, you know?
Yeah. I really think they should have added that scene in. And to be honest, even
Yeah.
a bit more. It would have built a lot more meaning for me at the end there, seeing her locked away, had I had just seen a bit more of her atrocities, you know, whereas we didn't see a lot. So at the time of that, I couldn't understand it. Now I can understand a little bit more.
Maybe they just wanted you to question, was Daenerys justified in
Yeah.
like locking her in? So I don't mind that.
I left a bit as a mystery too. We didn't know who had killed who till the end.
Crazy though, like, and all of that just for dragons that she never got, and to be locked in some safe.
Well, yeah, in the end. But obviously from her perspective, she's going to go from slave girl to queen of Karth.
Yeah,
It's a
true.
Pretty big deal.
True.
So I can understand, and not the loyal thing, but in fairness to her, she was living under Daenerys' vision or goal, literally serving her goals, but obviously she's going to have her own goals too. So
Yeah.
again, I can sympathize with that a bit.
Yeah.
And given that opportunity,
I felt so sorry for Eerie during that scene though. Like,
so she's dead.
dead.
I never realized that she's fully dead. I thought she was just knocked out.
No.
And then, but to be fair, we haven't seen her since, so that makes sense.
I really wish she just, I mean, do what you got to do, I guess. You kind of have to in this world, but quick death. Like, you're full talking to her, explaining, like, why you're doing it and getting satisfaction out. Oh, it was too much. Okay, so this one is Pycelle and
Time
Tywin.
discussion, and it's a bit longer as well. It'd be interesting to see what side of Pycelle we get here, because
Yeah.
the man that wears many masks, and Tywin's a man that sees through the masks. So this will be a bit of fun.
That's very true. Like, I do want to see whether he's standing up straight or, hunched over. Let's see.
My apologies, my lord, for
The
interrupting
mask is
your
on.
time of leisure. But
Of course.
I only want to discuss a few matters with you privately in advance of today's council meeting. I often find that the council environment is less than hospitable to the principles of good governance.
You are no longer on the council. By official decree of the hand of the king.
Your son did conspire to keep me from my rightful place in the chamber,
Oh my
as well
God,
as
stop it.
affronting my dignity in other ways.
In my absence, my son was acting hand.
But you are the hand now, my
But
lord.
I have not revoked the acting hand's decree.
Oh, my lord.
Right, okay.
I must say, that this is most surprising to
Perhaps
me.
he had it right. Perhaps in the Black Cells you truly found your level.
My lord, you cannot mean that.
Pycelle's speechless.
What the hell's he saying?
Am I the only one to see through this performance? Is it possible that so many could be so stupid for so long?
Yes.
Perfect.
There are times when I have trouble believing it myself.
And why do you bother?
So many flowers, my lord, each wanting to grow the tallest, bloom the brightest. And one
Interesting.
by one, sooner or later, they all get plucked. I don't want to be the tallest or the brightest. I only want to remain in the garden until my time comes to return to the dirt.
Well, thank you for your poetic candor.
Okay. So
But
we
I
get a bit of
still don't see
his
why I should
perspective
let you
now.
back on my council.
The king's counsel, my lord.
I could have you return to the dirt this afternoon if you like.
Ooh.
Since the time I convinced the Mad King to open his gates to you, I have served the interests of the House of Lannister unfailingly,
Yeah, yet you still betrayed my son's trust.
because I felt he was acting against those interests, yes.
What have I done to earn this touching loyalty?
You have built the strongest house.
What happens when we are no longer the strongest house?
I like his
By
questioning
that
it.
time, I will be rotting beneath the floor of the Sept of Baelor, if you deem my years of service worthy of that honor.
Well, in the future, you will serve me more actively, as befits a man of your vigor.
Yes, my lord.
Take those to the kitchen. I'll have them for supper.
Yes, my lord.
Oh my God, he just like crashed
Back to
down
hunching.
again. Oh my God.
I did actually really enjoy. I called it straight away. I think that Tywin sees through the
Yeah.
masks. I did enjoy seeing Pycelle speak more properly. I actually hope that at some point he does, because
It's annoying when he's like,
and he's quite an intelligent and cunning man. So I want to
Yeah.
see more of that side to him when he's not always acting. But it's interesting that they've deleted that as well, because then it leaves to beg. I mean, going under the presumption that Tywin does know his act and just sort of ignores it, or it's not important to expose.
yeah, I do think so. Like, I wouldn't say that it's completely out of the law, if that makes sense. But it was interesting to see that Tywin was kind of backing up Tyrion. Like, you went against Tyrion. He was saying, well, if you're so loyal, why did you go against him? And I'm not entirely sure that it was like for Tyrion's behalf, more so, well, you're saying you're loyal, why can't I trust you?
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't see it at all as backing up Tyrion, but more so just testing his loyalty.
Yeah.
And almost reasserting his dominance as well. Like, I
True.
control whether you return or not. So it's just Tywin's way of just making sure people know their place.
Yeah. And it's like, well, if you're prepared to betray this hand, why wouldn't you betray like Mia's hand? Yeah, I guess.
Interesting that Tywin as well said, my council, and Pycelle goes to King's council. It just
Yeah.
I think it just demonstrates that Tywin doesn't see Joffrey as the king. He might have respected Robb Robert as the king, but I think that, Joffrey's more just a convenience for his family to remain at the strongest point.
Look, if Tywin can see through Pycelle's mask, he can definitely see that Joffrey is a coward through and through.
Yeah, and not a good leader at all. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to us seeing more interactions. We haven't seen them interact
Yeah,
at all,
no.
other than that just one little scene in the courtroom.
I really think that it's an opportunity for Tywin. I mean, obviously, but it's just, okay, the family name, he is, well, I guess he's considered a Baratheon per se, but the family's doing us proud. Like, my daughter had a son and that's the king and now I'm the hands. Like, it's all just titles and glory for him at this point.
Guys, we hope you enjoyed something a bit different. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought the first time you'd watched these deleted scenes, or if it was your first time, did it at all change your perception of these characters, or did you like them as much as we did? Because I found them quite insightful, and honestly, I just wish there were more good, valuable ones to do a compilation of them, because I think they're pretty fun. If there are any good ones,
let us know.
On the track, let us know in the comments down below. Let our mods know. Don't nothing spoilery, especially in the coming episodes, and we might do more of these. So if you guys did enjoy this, remember, leave a like, let us know in the comments down below, and we'll see you guys on one of our next reactions. Until then, take care of yourselves.
See you guys.